Let's look at the consonant basics today. English has 21 consonants, but unfortunately, there are more than 21 sounds. But we're going to look at the most common rules and exceptions. So hopefully, I can make these vowels and their sounds a bit easier for you. The first tip I have for you is consonant blends. And consonants can form blends, which basically means that two letters stick together without a breath in between, like bl, kr, kr. And some come at the beginning, some come at the middle, some come at the end, some come in all three places. Bl, blood, trouble, cannot come at the end. Br, bread, abroad, and that cannot come at the end. Cl, cl, climb, incline, and that cannot come at the end. Cr, credit, cross, and that cannot come at the end. T, t, this can't come at the beginning, but it can come in the middle, like action, or the end, like pact. Dr, dream, address, and it does not come at the end. Fl, float, or afloat, but it does not come at the end. Fr, fry, afraid, but it cannot come at the end. Ft, ft, cannot come at the beginning, but it can come in the middle, like soften, or at the end, soft. Gl, for example, glow and eagle can come at the beginning and middle, but not at the end. Gr, grow, agree, but not at the end. Old cannot come at the beginning, but you'll see soldier and gold at the middle and ends of words. Oop cannot come at the beginning, but it can come in the middle, like helper, or at the end, like help. Oop cannot come at the beginning, but in the middle, for example, altar, or at the end, felt. Mp cannot come at the beginning, but you can see it in the middle, like Hampton, or the end, like lamp. Nd does not come at the beginning, but it could come in the middle, Sanders, or at the end, sand, for example. Does not come at the beginning, but single and many other words have it in the middle, and many, many, many words have at the end. For example, sang. Nk doesn't come at the beginning, but stinky or think are examples of the middle and the end. Nt, enter, sent. Pl, please, reply, nothing at the end. Pr, practice, approve, nothing at the end. T, nothing at the beginning, but optional, accept. Erd, nothing at the beginning. Cardboard or yard. Irk, nothing at the beginning. Jerky, bark. Nothing at the beginning, but armor or farm, the middle or end. There are many, many with the letter S. SC, scout, escape, disc. scr, scream, escrow, nothing at the end. Sk with a K, ski, whisker, ask. SL, sl, sleep, asleep, nothing at the end. Sm, small, Osmond, prism. Sn, sneaky, isn't, nothing at the end. Sp, speak, hospital, grasp. Spl, split, display, not at the end. Spr, spring, osprey, nothing at the end. Squ, square, mosquito, nothing at the end. St, stop, pasta, first. This is one of the most common blends, the st blend. Often we use str, str, for example, street and instruct. Sw, sweet, Oswald, tr, train, entrance, tw, twin, Atwood. Tip number 2 is that a lot of consonants are silent when they come in combination with other letters. And here's some of the most common examples of silent letters. B is usually silent after M. For example, bomb, comb, lamb, limb, thumb. Sometimes after T as well. Debt, doubt, subtle. C is always silent before K. Pack, pocket, sock, trick, truck. Sometimes after S. For example, science, scissors, ascend, conscious. G is occasionally silent after M. For example, phlegm, paradigm. G is usually silent before N. For example, sign, gnat, rain, gnome. And GH is a very tricky combination. It is sometimes silent, but not always. For example, thought, drought, daughter, and light. H is often silent after G. For example, ghost, aghast, ghetto. H is usually silent after K. For example, cocky, chic, caliph. And H is usually silent after R. Rhyme, rhinoceros, rhubarb. Often silent after X. For example, exhibition, exhaust, and exhume. And sometimes, but not always, after W. What, when, where, and it is sometimes silent at the beginning of words, usually before a vowel. Honest, hour, air. K is almost always silent before N. For example, no, knife, knit. L is usually silent before F. For example, calf, half, and also before K. Chalk, folks, talk, and also before M. Bomb, come, some, salmon, and often before V. Calves, halves, and in OULD. Could, would, should. N is often silent after M. For example, dam, hymn, autumn. P is sometimes silent before B. For example, cupboard, raspberry. And before N, pneumonia, pneumatics. And usually almost always before S, psychology, psychiatry, pseudo, many other words like that. S is sometimes silent, for example, in aisle, debris, island, chassis. T is sometimes silent after S, for example, listen, castle, fasten. TH is silent once in a while, for example, asthma or isthmus. W is sometimes silent before H, whole, who, whose. It's also silent before R, wreck, wrap, wrist, wrinkle, and sometimes after S, answer, sword. So take a minute and look at practice 14 in your book and look for the silent consonants in these words and cross them out. Tip number 3 is double consonants. Sometimes when we spell words, we double our consonants, but the sound does not change. It doesn't matter if there's one B or two B's, one C or two C's, it still keeps the same sound. You only hear one of the letters. And we'll look at some more rules for doubling consonants when we come to part 3 in a later video. Take a few minutes and look at these words in practice 16 and see where you can identify blends or silent consonants or double consonants. For example, in the word angry, we have the blend GR, gr, gr. Complete the rest of the exercises and leave a comment in the comment section below. I've also provided some extra activities that you can do to practice your consonant use. On page 47, I have provided a consonant spelling list, some words that will help you with the tricky consonants. If you memorize these words, it will improve your pronunciation and your spelling quite a bit. Thank you so much.